I'm Grady Ebelhar. We're here this morning at Rhodes Creek, just northwest of Sargo on the French Allen Road, and we're fixing to go down the river a little bit here and get some shots of some different places, some homes and stuff underwater. This whole area right now is underwater, and the only way you can get through is a boat right now, or at least you're a good swimmer. But there's been one or two cars that go by here, but they turn around as soon as they get to the bridge here. So anyway, they realize they can't. There's two road closed signs between the parkway and here, so I guess they can't read. But anyway, they find out sooner or later where they are. But yeah, we've been the 97 flood here and the 2011, 2018, and they were all pretty high, but they're not as high as this one. This one right now is probably the highest since the 64, maybe up to the 45 flood. But it's of course, back years ago, all these farms here had fence rows. When you're taking a boat out, you had to go through the fence row, and it had all the corn stalks piled up against it. It made it bad getting in and out, but now it's pretty much open now, and you can see where you're going, unless it's at nighttime, which you don't need to be out at night, especially. Well, I looked at the crest this morning, and I think it was 47.6, and it's supposed to go to 48. I hope it doesn't go any higher, but it's plenty high for me. I think they said this morning it crested at Tell City and Candleton, so that's a good sign. It's going to be a slow crest. It might be 4 or 5 days after it crests before it starts dropping, because it's just so much water, I guess. It takes a long time to empty out. So yeah, it's just one of those floods that you'll tell your grandkids about, or at least I will. There's several people take boats in and out. There's people like me that doesn't know any better. We stay put. If it doesn't get in your house, you stay put. Most everybody that's been here a long time, they know all about this, and it's hard to shake them too much. It's just an inconvenience. That's what it amounts to. Green River right here behind us.
It's the Green River.
Yeah, there's Henderson County right there with those trees.
Tell me about this house, Grady. This house has seen some floods, right?
Yes, it has. It's built in 1907. The 37 flood got in. The Red Cross set up a thing upstairs for they had a communication thing upstairs room, and they go between here and Sargo. They bring boats down here, park up there at Woodman Hard, Sargo, and it was scary, I'm sure it was, because see, back then they didn't have no electricity, no radio, no TV. They didn't know how high the water was going to get. They couldn't imagine water getting that high. So it'd be bad. We're on Birk City Stanley Road, right down the middle of Birk City Stanley Road, and this is Birk City, the campers, and there's some homes here, and they're all underwater. Water's in the houses; they're not under yet, but there's only 2 or 3 houses up here that hadn't got any water in their yard, but that's because they hadn't gotten high enough yet. But anyway, everybody from here back's moved out. There's nobody living here right now. So I guess, if you have a job in town, or you got to get out for your safety of your family, you can't stay here. So anyway, well, I've seen it before. It's just about the same old, and it's just a lot of destruction and bad looking stuff. And houses messed up, ruined. They're going to have to go in there and tear a lot of stuff out and rebuild, and they will. That's just the way that people do. It's just the way of life. You had to move to town one, but I've been here my whole life. Of course, it's not going to get in my house, but it's one of them things. It's one of them stories you can tell later down through the years,